What the hell's going on, people? This is Periodic, and you see the title of the video. We are jumping back into Dragonball Z Dokkan Battle in order to summon for the Thanos-looking man himself, Strength Transforming Boujack.
I shut it down wherever power is stored. Being real is in the past, watching cowards get on. It ain't kill me, so it's making me stronger. And these bite-sized rappers now sensing my hunger.
So, of course, we're here on Global, and listen, this banner is a decent banner. Let's take a quick peek at it, because when I made my Spend Stones or Skip video, it was based off of the fact, it was based off of Japan's banner, and I had a guess at what they would change it to. I was wrong. I thought they were going to replace the Tech Transforming Gohan with Beerus. They chose to go in a different direction. Instead, they put Transforming Cooler on there, which, hey, he's an amazing, amazing card. I don't think I need him. Let me just double check. I'm almost positive that my guy is at 100%. So getting any more coolers, yeah, would do me nothing at all, because the man's 100% and he's also fully level 10 linked up. Both transform, like, come on, dude, you know what I mean? Actually, I don't think he changes links when he transforms. Either way, it doesn't matter who it is. If they have links that are different, I'm gonna level them up. That's just what I do, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's take a quick peek at this banner, because this banner is actually not a bad banner for most people. For me, it's okay. It's okay. So, of course, you have the Strength Boujack. Fantastic unit. Incredible. If you pull him, congratulations. He's very, very good. The Tech Zangia is where I start to have issues, because this Tech Zangia you want to have on a Space Traveling Warriors team. It's really the only place where she's viable. Unfortunately, there are better options, because the Space Traveling Warriors category is actually pretty good. There are better options to put on that team besides Tech Zangia that are going to be able to put in way more work. So she's kind of like, you know, I don't know where she really fits in. It's the same thing with Thouser, right? The physical Thouser doesn't fit in on the Terrifying Conquerors team. There's way better units to use, but you have to put him on a Terrifying Conquerors team for him to be any good at all. Zangia is the same thing. Not a huge fan of this card. Strength Cooler, obviously, I just showed you. Can't use him. He's 100% rainbowed. It is what it is. The Intelligence Gohan, I can use dupes. I think I'm only one dupe in, so I can take more, 100%. Physical Transforming Gohan, don't need, or Transforming Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan Gohan, don't need him at all. This would just be a big L if I get any more of him. I do need more Bardock's, and I do need more 13. So in terms of actually usability, it's not bad. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7. That's actually pretty good. So 2 out of 7 would be absolutely complete L's for me. Now, we're going to do something a little bit different. Number one, if I pull one copy, if I just smell a copy of Boujack, if just one copy of Boujack ends up in any of these summons, I'm stopping. I don't care if it's the first multi. I'm stopping. All right, we're done. We're saving for Saiyan Day, as should all of you. Saiyan Day is March 18th, right around the corner. It should be a dual celebration. It could potentially be a global first. You're going to want to have a ton of Dragon Stones available for that banner. So that's number one. Boujack pulled, done with the banner. Number two, apparently, Toonrami and Goresh are getting all this fire luck, absolute fire luck, by reading the transcripts to the Avengers movie. So we are going to be doing the same thing. Unfortunately, I cannot voice act as well or even close to Toonrami's ability. I am more in line with Goresh's ability, which is having none. But we're going to try all the same, okay? So let's jump into it. I believe he does the multi first, and then he goes into it. So let's see how this goes. By the way, we are not doing Infinity War. We are jumping straight to Endgame. So let's get this going. I'm on the multi-summon. I'm clicking my summon, and I'm going to start. Come on, buddy, wake up. That's my man. You lose this again, I'm keeping it. I should probably read out what he's doing. He has Cap Shield. You lose this again, I'm keeping it. What happened? You messed with time. It tends to mess back. You'll see. So pull Fusion! Let's go. Okay. What's he been doing? Absolutely nothing. Where are the stones? Somewhere under all this. All I know is he doesn't have them. So we keep it that way. You know it's a trap, right? Yeah, and I don't care much. Good. Okay. I will take a dupe of Android 13. Again, I'll take a dupe of Android 13. So, featured unit right off the first multi is not bad. Just as long as we're all in agreement. Thunder cracks as Thor stretches out both hands to summon both Stormbreaker and Mjolnir. I believe that's the proper pronunciation. His casual clothes transform into his armor and cape, with his beard getting some braid treatment, which is amazing, by the way. I love that scene. Let's kill him properly this time. The big three walk over to confront Thanos face to face. I love that that's very One Piece, right? The big three. You could not live with your own failure. And where did that bring you? Back to me. I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. But you've shown me that's impossible. And as long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those unable to accept what can be. They will resist. Yep, we're all kinds of stubborn. I'm thankful. Because now, I know what I must do. Let's continue. Stands up. I will shred this universe down to its last atom. Thanos puts on his helmet. Double screen crack, please. And then, with the stones you've collected for me, create a new one. Teeming with life. But who knows not what it has lost, but only what it has been given. Thor lights himself up. A grateful universe. Born out of blood. They'll never know it. Because you won't be alive to tell them. The fighting starts, and Thor and Tony go straight at Thanos. Meanwhile, Hulk is under all the mess trying to hold up the structure. Rhodey and Rocket... Okay, it's working! Rhodey and Rocket are breathing for their lives. See you on the other side, man. It's working! Dokkan Festival's coming in. Hang on, I'm coming! Hawkeye is running with the Infinity Gauntlet. He blows the place and escapes before the Outriders overwhelm him. He sees Nebula. Oh, hey, I know you. Clint gives her the gauntlet. What? Then she puts her hand on her earpiece. Dude, what? Father. Clint gasps and finds out that she's from 2014. Okay, let's take a quick summary of what just happened there. Zangia, Bardock, 13, and a 5 SSRs actually in that. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I have the stones. What? Clint tries to get up, but Nebula steps her foot down on him and points her gun at him. Stop. Gamora comes around the corner. You're betraying us? With her hands up, Nebula joins Gamora. Nebula points her gun at her future self. You don't have to do this. I am this. No, you're not. You've seen what we become. Nebula, listen to her. You can change. He won't let me. Nebula points a gun at Gamora. No! Present Nebula shoots Nebula from 2014 and she dies. Hawkeye picks up the Infinity Gauntlet. Cut to the 3 heroes battling Thanos. Okay, Thor, hit me. I can't do RDJ's voice whatsoever. Thor bangs his 2 hammers together, combined with his lightning. Tony's suit sucks up the energy and he shoots it out of his hands and his body. Thanos twirls his blade really fast to divert the damage. He does like the helicopter. Thor grabs Stormbreaker and uses it to bat Mjolnir to hit Thanos. Thanos uses Tony as a shield, resulting in damage to his system, which was hilarious. He just grabs Tony, puts him into place. Friday. Boss, wake up! That's his system called Friday. Steve tries to attack Thanos, but it is easily shielded away by the Mad Titan. Thor's attack on Thanos is blocked by his sword. Let's keep going. Thor is beaten and choked by Thanos. As he punches him, Mjolnir is flicked away as Thanos relentlessly beats up Thor, throwing him into a tree and socking him before throwing him over rubble and socking him again. Thor tries to grab Stormbreaker, but Thanos grabs it and uses it against Thor as he tries to defend himself. Remember, it doesn't have a rune or anything like that. Mjolnir starts to float off the ground while Thanos is digging into Thor, when suddenly Mjolnir flies into Thanos, zooms past, stops, and flies back. I believe that's rainbowed, by the way. Both look on in amazement as Steve picks up the hammer. I knew it! Thanos kicks Thor to the ground and proceeds to battle with Steve, dual-wielding both his shield and Mjolnir. Steve proceeds to charge at Thanos, swinging Mjolnir and hitting Thanos in the face, knocking him down. Steve throws his shield and Thanos deflects. Steve throws Mjolnir to his shield, creating a shockwave and knocking Thanos off his feet. Steve goes on the offensive on Thanos, throwing his shield first at Thanos, quickly hitting it back at him again with Mjolnir. He lines his arm back up in underarms, a channel of lightning on Thanos. That was insane how he did that. Thanos eventually gets the upper hand. He removes his helmet, stabs Steve on the leg, and knocks Mjolnir out of his hand. Thanos proceeds to destroy Steve's shield with his double-bladed swords and throws him across the battlefield. By the way, in case people wonder why Thanos has such an insanely powerful dual-bladed sword, that thing was also made in a similar way that Mjolnir was made. It was made out of like a dying star. So it is extremely, extremely powerful. And then obviously the Infinity Gauntlet, it's one of its kind, hence why it's able to keep Thanos alive when he uses the snap, even though Hulk almost died from it, where his entire side was all messed up. And then obviously Tony, we all know what happened there. Okay, so Steve staggeredly tries to get up. In all my years of conquest, violence, slaughter, it was never personal. But I'll tell you now, what I'm about to do to your stubborn, annoying little planet, I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much. Thanos' entire army is summoned to the ground, which includes the children of Thanos, the Chitauri, Sakarans, I don't remember that, Outriders, and Chitauri gorillas. Upon seeing the army descending on Earth, Steve slowly gets back to his feet. With a fierce determination, he tightens his broken shield to his arm and stands against Thanos' giant army alone. Suddenly, a crackling comes in on his communicator. Hey, Cap, do you read me? Steve stops and looks around. Cap, it's Sam. Can you hear me? A yellow portal begins to form behind him. On your left. That's not the right Zangia, by the way. Steve looks behind him to see portal on his left side. 3 figures step through. Okoye, Shuri, and Black Panther. Fully restored and ready to fight. Steve and the revived Wakandans share a look when Sam zooms in from above him in his Falcon armor. As he does, we see dozens more portals. What the hell are we? Opening up all around the battlefield. Through one of these, we see Doctor Strange descend in. He is joined by Drax, Mantis, Star-Lord, and Spider-Man. This is the last multi, by the way, so I gotta read this through. All right, everyone watches in confusion and awe as more and more heroes arrive from all corners of the universe, all packed up with forces of their own, including Black Panther and his Wakandan army, Valkyrie and the Asgardians, Wong and the Masters of the Mystic Art, and several Ravager ships. Amongst the throngs of heroes, we see Bucky, Groot, the Scarlet Witch, the Wasp, Pepper Potts, clad in her own iron suit. Nearly every hero has been magically transported to the battlefield to face Thanos. Is that everyone? What, you wanted more? Giant Man emerges from the rumble of the Avengers facility with Professor Hulk, War Machine, and Rocket. The Avengers, Guardians, Wakandans, Asgardians, and Ravagers take up battle positions, the heroes standing across Thanos' force. Avengers! He summons Mjolnir. Assemble. And let's see, with that said, will we be able to pull Bojack on this final multi, having pulled, what, 7 featured units at this point? How many have we hit? I don't even know. It's been a ton. It has been a ton. So, that is the wrong Bojack. Can we get the... Whoop, game's freezing a little bit. I apologize. Can we get... It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get him on this shot. We will most likely have to go back into it with the ticket. But there you go. Wow. Well, we did get a lot of luck with the readout. Somehow we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 featured units, 5 featured units. 5 featured units and 300 stones. Unfortunately, none of them the Bojack. So we're still hunting. But we will be back on this banner with the ticket, and we'll see how that goes. If you want to watch those summons, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you want to go even further beyond, click that blue join button. Join the ranks of Chris Gonzalez and Wolverine Gaming and the Boomer Elites and the Boomer Champions. But if you want to do the free-to-play way, that's fine too. Gently rub that sub button, gingerly ring that bell button, lovingly kiss the like button. As always, this is Periodic. See y'all in the next video.